right out here at our seashell back lot. We're talking about compost, which is something I'm not exactly the biggest fan of. I mean, I know we need to deal with it.
Yeah,
but,
we need to start it.
Sometimes it's kind of gross. Tiger Palafox from Mission Hills Nursery is here to help me through this because my husband's really good about.
And this is something we all need to start thinking about.
I know,
because
especially with the fall season.
Exactly. It's the fall season. There's going to leaves falling. There's a lot of yard waste and things like that. And not only that, we're running out of landfill space, and we need to start thinking about our community as a whole, that eventually that trash needs to go somewhere. Well, why not recycle it and reuse it?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Let's start over here because this is a great display of what all that compost looks like.
Yeah, this is the Worm
item.
Cafe vermi-composting bin.
Okay.
So what this uses is worms to do all the composting. So the big three items that you can put in here is paper waste, you can see kitchen scraps, vegetables, things like that.
Tomatoes,
or any kind of
broccoli.
Yeah, loose yard waste can all go in here. The worms eat it, break it down, and they travel through these stages.
I was going to say it's easy for them to get in because of the bottom of it.
From the holes. And they kind of go upward through the system, and then you harvest the bottom. And they can put out about 1 cubic feet of compost each month once the system gets running.
Okay, great.
So it's a really good product.
I was asking you how much something like this would cost. It's called the Worm Cafe, the classy way to compost San Diego. All right. You said about 130 bucks.
About 130
right?
bucks.
Okay.
But that could pay for itself in a year easily.
Right.
So no problem.
You're going to have it for a while, and it's going to do the job it needs to do.
Exactly.
Right. And then the mothership of compost over
yes,
here.
this is for yard waste primarily, so grass clippings, leaves, and things like that. The biggest hassle when it comes to composting is you need to turn it. Well, this is the tumbleweed composter, and so you put your product in here, and then you put the lid on, and then when you're ready to turn it, you just flip it over.
Pretty cool.
And then you just keep adding stuff and flipping it, and heat and moisture.
You can do it from both ends. Perfect.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
cool.
So heat and moisture break the product down, turn it into a good soil.
Great.
If you have trouble, you can use a product like the Compost Maker that adds microbial life and things like that. But it's a really good product to use, so that way you can get your compost bin going.
Perfect.
But I have a special surprise. This is a trash can, everyone, from the San Diego 6 Studios. And I'm going to put on my gloves.
I would put
to
on
see,
like 4 gloves.
Yeah, what's in here, so that way we can see what we can compost and what we can't.
And this is actually a really good example where we're having fun with it. But yeah, so I want to know too, because sometimes I'm not quite sure. I'm looking through my garbage and
exactly. And most of the time, you guys are pretty conscious of what you're doing. But definitely, some of these papers that you guys have, shredded up paper, can kind of go in the compost bin. I see a banana peel that can easily go into either of the compost bins.
Great.
You see this leftover salad here?
Yeah.
That can kind of go in a compost bin. If there's lettuce on it, you can rinse it off. Or even if it's like a mild lettuce, you don't even need to worry about it. Just stick it in there, no problems there.
Good deal.
What else do we got in here? Some coffee cups.
No,
right here.
not in a newsroom, right?
Yeah, not in the newsroom. But you take off this lid, you got the tea bag in there. You can just simply throw that tea bag right in the compost bin like this. It's coffee.
Great.
Oh, it's got a little bit of tea left in there. Throw that in there. What else do we got in here? Oh, this might be something that's not so good.
Oh no! Oh,
how did that end up in the trash can?
Alex Michelson.
I don't understand that at all. How that ended up in the trash can?
When did you take this picture and didn't tell any of us? Well, too late. The word is out. America's Hero 2011 calendar. Alex Michelson at your service, ladies and gentlemen.
That might not want to go in the compost bin, but we can see what other things can go in there.
We might have to frame this, right?
So there's a lot that can go in there.
Oh no, he had to come out.
If my abs look that good, I'll take it. It should just be an advertisement. We'll put that up there and just go for it, ladies. Come on, right?
Man. I like your vest too.
Six pack right here.
Vest.
Boom, boom.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, Tiger, for the plug.
No problem.
Yeah, we like that. Thanks, Tiger.
Okay.
Of course, this stole the segment.
I'm keeping this. All right.
We'll move on with compost, maybe? No, I think we got it covered. Thanks so much for coming in. Great to see you.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, just go to our website, sandiego6.com, click on Hot Topics, and visit Tiger at the Mission Hills Nursery if you have any questions.